Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today I kind of just want to talk about a few things because obviously I haven't really been uploading a whole lot over the last month or so, and a lot of people have been really confused, they've been just wondering like what happened to Optimus, man, because, I can understand that, right? Because you see a YouTube channel, right, where somebody's uploading 2 or 3 videos a day, a good amount of times out of the week, right? 4 or 5 days out of the week sometimes, even back like last summer, every day basically getting 2-3 videos, at least daily uploading, right? And then all of a sudden, it just seems like there's no content coming out, right? A lot of people have been worried. I've been seeing people on Twitter checking up on me, adding me, trying to see if I'll give a response, things like that. And I've talked about it a little bit over on Twitter too. But I think it's just best that I come here and just kind of talk about it and just give everybody an update because I know not everyone follows me over on Twitter. And that's something I'm going to go ahead and stress right off the bat. Like, if you guys use other social medias, like, I feel probably the best thing to do to be following all the social media outlets, right? Like following me on Twitter, following me on Instagram, on TikTok, here on YouTube, of course. It keeps you kind of, I would say, in the loop with everything. Not only that, but I put other content out on other platforms too. So it's just kind of a good way to stay updated and to just make sure you're seeing everything. But yeah, I wanted to just address my inconsistency and things like that here a little bit. So pretty much around early April, I kind of fell off the face of the map, right? I go from uploading all this content and whatnot to just kind of disappearing. And there's been a few things going on that have kind of led to this, contributed to this. Now, the main reason that I kind of just took some time off the first time around, and this is going to be kind of confusing to explain. I'm going to go ahead actually real quick. So in the last, 28 days here, according to YouTube, I've uploaded a total of 6 videos from all that time. So that's obviously, for my channel, not a very good rate of uploading. And first I want to just say the reason that I actually took a break the first time, which was around April 6th, and was supposed to end on April 22nd, okay? The reason I took that break is I wanted some time away from YouTube, and that's simple, right? Because my bad, I'm knocking stuff around, poker chips and whatnot. But before we get any further into the video, I just want to say that nearly half of you watching have yet to subscribe. I try to post multiple videos per day to keep you entertained, so consider leaving a like to help support and subscribe with notifications on so you never miss anything. Also, all of my socials are on the screen right now, so consider leaving a follow on these for more awesome content, and also consider grabbing a shirt if you're really awesome. Now to the rest of the video. I wanted to just kind of take some time away from YouTube, right? Because I go from, basically, back in the day, right, I didn't upload every day. I uploaded a video like once every 2-3 days, something like that, and that was pretty cool or whatever. But then I leaned a lot more into YouTube, especially with the pandemic last year around when, early 2020, when everything kind of started. I started leaning into YouTube a little bit heavier. I started uploading a lot more. I was in the house a lot more. And now that we're kind of getting to a point where with like the vaccine and all this stuff going on, right, you can kind of, I would say, go back outside a little bit more. It's been a little bit more like mentally liberating to just spend time out in the real world. I mean, I absolutely love doing YouTube, right? I love sitting here making videos. It's definitely the biggest passion in my life. But at a certain point, you also have to realize that there's a whole world around you, and I think that, especially for online creators, that's something that doesn't get prioritized enough. I mean, there's people who sit here for years on YouTube just grinding and grinding and grinding, and they take no breaks, they don't take any time for themselves, they don't enjoy time with their family and friends. And it just mentally wears them down, and I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be the guy who, can't handle his mental state because he's working himself too hard. Now, I mean, once again, I love grinding YouTube. I love uploading 2-3 videos a day. I love seeing the numbers go up. I love seeing people enjoy the content. I really just love the process of making videos, but regardless of how much you love doing something like that, at a certain point, you have to kind of step away from it a little bit to just kind of recalibrate a little bit, especially when it's something like this, where you're just sitting at a desk, playing video games and editing videos on a screen all day and just being on social media terminally, right? Like, that's not mentally healthy. It's not physically healthy. So in short, I've just been going outside, man. I've just been going and doing stuff and having a pretty good time. And I was, once again, planning to come back in late April, actually, but then a pretty legitimate problem actually started to flare up. So for the last few months or so, the computer that I use to play games on and edit has been kind of, I don't know, it's been acting weird. It's been crashing randomly. Games on startup will crash the entire computer, cause it to reboot. It's been running absolutely slow. It's been just weird, man. And I've been looking it up. I've been researching it, trying to figure out what's going on. There's a plethora of different issues that it could be. I've tried so many different fixes at this point that haven't necessarily done anything. I've even from hardware to like going into the actual operating system, I've reinstalled Windows. I've done a lot of crazy things trying to fix this. And it's not totally working, unfortunately. And in late April, right when I was starting to return, my computer decided that it was going to start acting even worse. I've got it to the point where I'm able to manage some of the crashes, some of the frequent random crashes, I should say, with a couple fixes I found online. It's not totally solved. The problem isn't totally gone or anything like that, but it also unfortunately hit a part of my storage. So I have a hard drive that I kind of keep all of my YouTube stuff on, or I try to, right? It's not all entirely YouTube stuff. There is other stuff on there, but it is the vast majority of it is definitely revolving around the channel here. And I don't know if it's completely wiped or what happened, but it's pretty much inaccessible. I have yet to be able to recover the stuff that was on it, which was actually a lot of stuff, and that's kind of unfortunate because it had things such as like editing presets for videos, virtually my entire back catalog of content dating back to I think last February when I got the hard drive and started actually storing content on it. A bunch of upcoming videos that I had already made that I was going to release, including some videos that you guys had requested. Scripts for videos in the future, they were all pretty much lost. So I can't tell you how much work I've actually lost in this time frame. But so now I'm kind of just scrambling, trying to foot race my way back into this and get some actual work back on my computer and get things done again. Here in a couple days, I'm going to try to recover the stuff from the hard drive. I'm not totally sure that it's going to work, but from what I've read online, I have definitely, I would say, a pretty good possibility of recovering stuff from it, but there is also the possibility that I don't. So I have no idea what's going to happen with that, but I've gotten my computer back to a point where it's like actually semi-operational. It doesn't randomly crash. Thankfully, some of the stuff, which includes merchandise designs and some of the presets for videos, which aren't super important because I don't really use like a whole lot of flashy editing techniques or anything, but some of the stuff that was on it, I did find some copies of it on another hard drive that's inside of the computer, which I guess are actually like the original copies of a lot of that stuff because I had migrated a lot of it over to this new hard drive back in like late February, so I saved a little bit of it, but like I said, I'm going to try and get back down through it and fix what I can with that and get what I can back out of it. I did order a new PC to just kind of get rid of all the problems here. Honestly, I'll probably just fix this one up and save it just in case because I mean, my luck, this new computer comes messed up or something, but I'm still kind of waiting on that. Unfortunately, GPUs and stuff are in pretty short supply, and there's a lot of problems getting a computer right now, but hopefully that will be here soon, and since the computer is semi-functional again, I think I can get back to trying to make videos. I don't know how long it's going to take to kind of like recalibrate and to like really get back into the groove of things, or if the computer will even really let me do that, but I've been testing it to make sure that it'll like render clips and stuff like that without crashing. It renders videos up to like 30 minutes that I've tested, which is far longer than most of my videos, so I think I'll be okay to start getting back into making content again and kind of rebuilding all of that progress and kind of bringing Optimus back. It's May 1st, so I would like to kind of officially say that this is the return. Try and, have a much better month this month than the last few. But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and talk about that. I know it's not anything crazy. You guys maybe were expecting me to come on here and say, I got in a helicopter accident, couldn't walk. Then when the helicopter like exploded in midair, a meteor hit me. I don't know, right? Like you maybe expected something crazy. In all reality, it's really boring, man. It's a really boring story, but that's what's going on. And I felt like I kind of had a little bit of an obligation to open that up to you guys, especially seeing how worried some people were about me. So with that being said, though, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel, follow me over on Twitter and Twitch at SubToOptimus. Make sure to check out Shop Opti down below. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, well, trying to get back into the groove of things and signing out. And the truth is, man, I'm going to need your guys' help a little bit here. I'm going to have to lean into you guys a little bit. I don't usually, I'd say, have to go this far, but I mean, with everything kind of going on, right? things definitely haven't been going so well, right? So with the videos, if you are enjoying them, if you could please leave a like, maybe share them with a friend, leave a comment down below, something to kind of let me know if I'm getting back into the groove of things, right? And to also kind of help videos a little bit in the algorithm as I come back into everything here. That would definitely be much appreciated.